Hmm. The lighting is so bad right now. But nothing I can do about that. Sorry, I have been kicked out of my usual recording space, but that's not important right now, and that's not what this video is about. So, earlier this week, one of my friends told me, hey, you should probably do a video on top 10 characters who can whoop Goku's ass. God damn, if I had more subscribers, that would be really controversial. But I will do that one day. And I actually started working on the list. But the problem was, it's a lot harder than you would think to do a top 10 list that would of people who would whoop Goku's ass. It's not impossible. I have some people already, but it's a lot harder than I thought. But what got me interesting, what was interesting is when I was running through a list of characters, I found a lot of villains to be in the running for who could whoop Goku's ass. And it got me really interested in anime villains again. Who's the best? Who's more evil? Who's the most powerful? Yada yada yada. And so I decided to make this video, my top 10 anime villains ever, pretty much. Now, for this list, I pretty much ran down through every villain I could possibly think of throughout every anime that had some really, really evil motherfuckers in it, and decided accordingly who was the most evil, who was the most motivated villain, and who, at the end of it, did I really feel like was an evil son of a bitch that if I was the protagonist, I would just want to whoop their goddamn ass. Now, granted, for this video, I do not want y'all to bitch, because I have not seen every goddamn anime out there. There's thousands of anime out there. I've only seen hundreds, okay? I've only seen like 600 anime. So don't blame me for not putting your favorite fucking villain on the list, or not putting your favorite villain high enough on my list. Again, this is my list, my opinion. If you don't like it, fuck off. Anyway, let's just get into the list right now. Number 10, and oh god, this is really hard to pronounce. Furude Hanyū from Higurashi no Naku Koroni. This show, but this villain, though. This villain is what you might call a background character. They're not in the series themselves, but they make a profound effect on the series. This character is basically god of a small village in Higurashi, and is the main motivation between... my god, I cannot speak today. But fuck it, one take, I don't give a damn! Yo, they're the main force behind most of the chaos that happens. Not all of it, but most of it. To the point that they've caused murders, suicides, people going insane. Little girls took knives, put it against the wall, and jammed her head into it repeatedly. The main character, after the end of the first story arc, decides to kill himself by clawing out his own throat inside of a telephone booth. This villain is evil. So evil, they don't even have to be on camera for a majority of the series to even do shit. Like, it's so... But they are dealing with, of course, a god, which is technically a force of nature in this series, and you can't stop that. You just can't, man. You can't fucking do it. You just can't, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got. Anyway, number 9, Izaya Orihara from Durara. Izaya is the most human character, I would say, on this list. Meaning that he's not necessarily evil, but everything he does feels evil. Izaya is a person who loves humanity. And not just, what is with this shirt? Yo, why do I have this deep V? What the fuck? Anyway, Izaya is the type of person who loves humanity and loves to experiment with humanity. He sees them as his form of entertainment. He's like the writer behind a reality show where you fuck with the characters. He's honestly like that. And for a large portion of the series, he goes around causing chaos, even makes a girl commit suicide or almost commit suicide in the first couple of episodes, drives people crazy, and like an evil bastard has the one thing that a large portion of our characters have been looking for: Celty's head on a god. Yo, he's just so evil that it's just sad that I can't put him higher on this list because he's just doesn't do enough in the foreground for me to put him higher. I just can't justify it. It's just Izaya. He's just so good, but he's just not good enough. Yeah, it's sad. Number 8, Makoto Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin. Now, Makoto Shishio is your stereotypical sort of evil bad guy, boss, final series boss sort of dude. He comes in, has a horrible backstory, turns an innocent being into a man-slaughtering, vicious demon, challenges the main hero to a fight, and during that fight loses partially. Before Makoto loses completely, he decides to take the woman who he loves is trying to defend him. He takes his sword, uses the opportunity to stab through her heart, wounding Kenshin, and just ends it. Like, I don't know what kind of evil son of a bitch you have to be to literally take the only person who in this world who loves you, who idolizes you, literally stab them in the back through the heart just to land a blow on your enemy and then justify it. What's worse is she justifies it too. It's like Makoto's evil, but he's likable evil. I don't know how to explain it. I hate him, but damn is he a good character. That's the real kind of evil. Evil with charisma. Number 7. This is where it gets even more fucked up. Medusa from Soul Eater. Medusa is a witch and one of the main antagonists of Soul Eater besides her sister Arachne and, of course, the Kishin. Now, Medusa is what you would... is sort of like Izaya in a way. She experiments and uses humanity as her plaything. Well, her guinea pigs. Her psychological research, her spiritual research, her spell research, all of it is just what drives the series to be fucked up in many ways. She abused her child, tortured him, screwed up his mind to insane levels that the only time that he actually felt even the slightest bit of love from her was when he lost his mind and became a homicidal monster. And at that point, he decides to kill her right then and there. Oh, and then did I mention that she releases the Kishin, a demon god, on top of humanity and lets madness reign throughout the entire world? Did I mention that? Okay. I'm mentioning it. Yeah. It's fucked up. I personally really find her to be one of the most enchantingly evil characters throughout the series. She manipulates Stein, using his mind, tainting his soul, stealing. It's just everything that this woman does is so beautifully, horrifically evil that if she was real, I would smash. I would smash. Anyway, I said if she was real. Calm your tits. Anyway, moving on. The Millennium Earl is number 6. The Millennium Earl is part of the clan of Noah, which is honestly, you're not really going to understand unless you've seen the series, but he's one of the oldest living beings on the planet, if not the oldest living being on the planet, and is borderline all powerful, I would say. Like, he can destroy damn near anything except for, I guess, himself. But it's, I don't know how to describe it other than sadistic clown fucker. Like, the man is so evil that one of his main weapons is to take the soul of the departed, have people who miss their long lost loved ones, have them call their souls, put their souls in weapons, and then use those weapons to therefore kill their loved ones and the rest of humanity. That's some evil shit. You're taking the dead by manipulating their souls and manipulating the souls of the people who want them back to just weaponize it? Who weaponizes loss? That's evil. That's just evil to levels indescribable. Now, I would talk more about the Millennium Earl's character, but in all honesty, I can't do it without spoiling the biggest surprise and secret in the entirety of D. Greyman. Like, it would just... It's too big of a spoiler. It's like... God damn, I can't honestly think of a spoiler that would equivalent with it right now. I just can't. It's just too much. Like, and it's bad enough that there's not much content because this is like recent chapters. That's how new this shit is. But, yo, if you ever have the chance to read D. Greyman, you'll understand why the Millennium Earl is on this list. And you'll understand why he's so dangerous of a character. He is truly evil. And damn, do you love it. Next, number 5. Cars from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, Cars is... You thought it was Cars from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but you was wrong. It was me, Dio. Kono Dio. Yo, I cannot lie. Dio Brando from goddamn JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This man is awesome. Yo, I truly hate Dio. And I hate him because he's such a good villain. He's not a broken character, from at least from what I've read. And I've seen part 1, 2, and 3 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And in part 1 and 3, he is the best sort of villain. He is an immortal bastard, born of the most... Like, if you've ever heard the fruit of your loins says a lot about you, it says a lot about Dio. Because Dio is the son of the most worthless piece of shit in the history of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, strives to make something of himself, feels as if that the world is something that is owed to him, as if he is born to be the chosen one. And in doing so, when he gains even the slightest bit of power, he goes rampant. No, even before he gains substantial power, he decides to destroy Jonathan Joestar's life in every aspect of it. And when Jonathan finally gains some sort of happiness through a girl he likes, Irina, Dio decides to take her, grab her, forcibly kiss her, and steal her first kiss away from Jonathan. When the man gains even the slightest bit of power, and when I say slightest bit, I mean immortality, because that's literally what he is. He's an immortal, phantom, demonic, vampire son of a bitch who has the ability to stop fucking time. It's insane how awesome Dio is. Besides this last point, He kills the main character, cuts off his head, steals his body, comes back 100 years later, takes his grandson, kills him, drains the blood out of his body in front of that dude's grandson, and then decides to kill all of them. Kill their entire bloodline. It's so good. He's so awesome. He creates a vampire army. It's just, like, it's so good. Dio is an epically vicious character. And is truly someone who has to be on unless you've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you have to recognize Dio Brando as a major villain in anime. Period. Next. I spent way too much time on that. Next. Number 4, the Major, aka Montana Max from Hellsing. This guy is... Yo. I cannot describe the levels of fucked up shit that this man does. From he's already a Nazi, okay? He's a Nazi who escaped during World War II with the assistance of the Catholic Church. Escaped from World War II. He is a Nazi. Escaped with the assistance of the Catholic Church. Yep. Kind of says it all right there. Do I even need to continue? But I will, damn it! Turns his Nazi army into vampires who kamikaze themselves all across London, slaughter people in droves, and then takes their bodies on spikes that they're just playing with dead bodies all over the place. There are rivers of blood just everywhere. Slaughtering millions of people just in hours. And he enjoys it. Win or lose, he wants war. Not just a short war, a war that is truly epic. One that will reign throughout humanity. One that will permanently scar this planet. He is evil, but not only evil, but cunning. Cunning to the point that he almost defeated Alucard. Almost defeated Alucard. A god tier character. By every stretch. Like, to be a being who has no powers. Just a standard human being. And almost kill a god. What the fuck? Yo, this shirt is starting to piss me off. And almost kill a god. He is truly, truly evil. And I cannot like this character because he's just too evil. But damn. That's just... Damn. Yo, he would almost take the cake if it wasn't for the fact that he doesn't have a real main goal here. Like, in all honesty, he is evil, but he's not really accomplishing a goal other than to create war. That's evil to kill millions of people, but I want goal. A true villain is only defined by how far they come to accomplishing their goal. Which, in case of our next villain, is why he's on top of this list. Number 3, Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Why is this V so goddamn deep? Look at this. Anyway, Cell from Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna have to fucking... Cell from Dragon Ball Z. God damn it. One take wonder mode. I'm not doing this shit again. Yo. Cell is by far the best villain in Dragon Ball Z. If you say Buu, if you say Majin Buu, you're fucking stupid. I don't care if Majin Buu is stronger than Cell. Cell is a better villain than Majin Buu. And Frieza's great and all for the first part of Dragon Ball Z. Yes, Frieza has killed entire races and wiped out the entirety of the Saiyan race and their planet with one finger, but Cell is far better. From the mere beginning of Cell's existence, his goal has been to achieve perfection. And he does so by absorbing Android 17 and 18, by absorbing the biomatter of hundreds of thousands of people across the planet. Cell achieves perfection, but not only that, becomes at that moment, based on canon material at that moment, Cell was the undisputed most powerful being on the face of the universe. Not even on the planet, in the universe, bruh. Like, yo, I know you're gonna say, well, Beerus was still around at that time, so he's not that strong. Based on the canon material that was at the time, Beerus did not fucking exist, so shut your fucking mouth, bitch. At the time, Cell was the best character ever. His destruction of lives, his savagery with just mocking the main characters, just toying with them at every point, and then his crushing of Android 16. Cell is an epic villain, and for all of you dick riders, was more powerful than Goku during the Cell games. Suck a dick. That's right. Goku could not defeat Cell during the Cell games. Suck a dick. Oh! 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 Cell! Epic character. And was the second person to ever kill Goku in Dragon Ball Z. First being Piccolo. Fuck Goku. Horrible character. Next, Aizen from Bleach. Aizen is one of the best characters in Bleach, obviously, but when it comes to him being a villain, he's almost the perfect villain. From the vast manipulation, everything about Aizen screams manipulation. From his hyper intelligence to his Shikai, to his use of the Hogyoku, to his creation of the Arankars, everything he does is manipulation. Manipulating people to fight others, manipulating you to fight yourself, everything he does. And that's what makes him so dangerous as a villain. Because you never know what you're actually fighting when it comes to Aizen. And that's so incredibly beautiful. Like, he even faked his own death in order to cause chaos and madness amongst the Soul Society, the lieutenants and the captains. It was incredible. Even got Toshiro Hitsugaya to stab Momo. Got destroyed the goddamn top captains. Shunsui. Fucking, what's his name? I forget. Oh my god, the fucking Fox motherfucker. He's so useless. I don't even remember his name. Shunsui. Soifon. Yo, all of it. It's just absolute destruction. And then his self-induced evolution through the Hogyoku. Hell, no, not even that. His use of the Arankars. They were literal toys to him. And by the time the number one Espada, the number one Espada was defeated, he decides to go over to Halimel and just slice her. Yo, he's so awesome. It's just so amazing how good this character is. And even crazier is he's been manipulating characters since over 100 years ago. In fact, his manipulation is so vast that Ichigo Kurosaki's mere existence is thanks to Aizen. Says a lot. His quest to become the perfect being is similar to Cell's, but when it comes in terms of how far their evolution goes, I would say Aizen's goes further than Cell's. To the point that if Ichigo wasn't the Ditto of the multiverse, no one would be able to defeat Aizen. That is just fact. If Ichigo wasn't Ditto, no one would have defeated Aizen. Not the Soul King, not Yhwach, not whatever Bankai you think is good. No one would have defeated Aizen. Which is truly, truly terrifying in terms of what could have happened. Now, let's get to the good shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Oh, yeah. Let me just, yeah. Just, yeah. Oh, goddamn. Yo, I've been posing way too much. Goddamn JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Screwing with my mind. Yo. The number one most evil villain. This villain is so evil that millions upon millions of people have died because of them. This villain is so evil that their actions, or not even, their inactions, have caused the deaths of thousands, hundreds of thousands, entire planets. This person has neglected their child, has left them in the hands of another being to raise, and then come back and acted as if he is a father figure. Twice he has done this. The person I am talking about is, of course, Son Goku, the most evil motherfucker in all of anime. Yo, this nigga Goku is so fucking evil. So evil. He destroys, causes the destruction of goddamn Namek. Causes the death of millions of people. Almost causes the death of his own family multiple times, and then actually causes the death of his own family. Every one of them. Both of his sons, his wife, all of his friends, gone in a heartbeat. In fact, Goku is so evil that when when Trunks came back from came to the past and warned Goku of the heart disease that would kill him, of the androids that would arise, when Bulma suggests that they use the Dragon Balls to get rid of these androids, goddamn Goku decides, no, we're not doing that. He would rather train and risk the lives of millions of people than just take the best option to save lives. Goku is truly evil. The most evil motherfucker in all of anime. And if you cannot tell right now, this is sarcasm. How many of you are butthurt by the last 2 minutes? Honestly. No, I stand by what I said. Like, Goku's an evil motherfucker, but he's not our number one. Number one is Madara Uchiha from Naruto. God, if any of you fall for that, you're stupid. Oh my god. Yo, number one, Naruto. This is really, really. I'm being 100% serious. Number one, Madara Uchiha from Naruto. One of the few characters in all of anime, I cannot believe this, who actually achieves their goal. Besides Cell, he is the only being in this series to actually, on this list, who actually achieves their goal. And he does, and that's amazing. He has manipulated pathetic weaklings like Obito, Rin, Kakashi, manipulated their minds, caused them to initiate a fourth ninja war. No, not even that. The mere entrance of Madera Uchiha was the best entrance in the entirety of anime and manga, to the point that one fighter ninja in the multitude of ninja that were there took out a I don't even know what his prayer beads, started praying to goddamn Popo. Please, Lord Popo, spare me from Madara. Yo, and it didn't even save her ass. Yo, my nigga, yo! Ah! Best villain in all of anime. So much so that the one time that he actually meets Sakura Uchiha face to face. Yes, I called her Sakura Uchiha. That's what she is, sadly. Bitches her. Yo, this bitch thinks, yo, I'm just as strong as you now. Reaches in. Stabs her. Oh, look, guys, I got a bitch on a stick. The man is so epically overpowered that his own creator, Kishimoto, for a long period of time, did not honestly know how to kill him. That is how epic Madara Uchiha is. The god of the verse. And the only reason why some people think that Kaguya is a better villain is because she's the end of series villain. They are wrong. Madara Uchiha is the best villain to me in all of anime. Now, I thought some shit was bullshit. The way he died, yo, Madara didn't even die because of the loss, because of the Jubi coming out of him. No, Madara Uchiha died due to rent con. Bullshit. Such bullshit. But anyway, that's my top 10 best... Ah, my god. That's my top 10 anime villains list. And tell me what you think. Did you agree with my list? Did you agree with the order? Did you think that someone else should have been on here? Remember, I haven't seen every anime in existence, so just tell me what ones I should see to see who's the best villain of all time. And you'll be just like me! Kono Dio, the best villain of all time, yo. Like, rate, subscribe. I will see y'all for the next.